You can do anything you want. And if you're open to life, and you're open to what life is offering, as opposed to trying to fit life into what your fairy tale is and how it should be and how it's supposed to be, when you're trying to jam life into, and life's saying, no, 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 this is not the experience we're bringing to you. We're bringing different experience. And you're like, no, I want this experience. You know, you gotta surf life like a wave. And just look for the opportunities in every moment. And there are opportunities everywhere. Everywhere. Every moment. When you're present, it's so beautiful. We create suffering for ourselves. And I just want y'all to stop it. I see people suffer and suffer and suffer, and I suffered and suffered and suffered. I understand it. And I think, my goodness, what a, you know, it does not have to be this way. There is a way. You know, but in order, you know, to step out of the fairy tale in your mind and into reality, you have to realize that there's something other than the thoughts in your mind. You have to realize that. I can't just tell you that. That just keeps it a concept in your mind. Well, I'm not myself, I understand that. No, you can't understand that. The mind cannot understand the self. The moment that the mind tries to make a conceptual idea out of the self, it's gone. You're back in your head making ideas of things again. But when you can just sit and be and just experience being without the mind, you know, there's no doubt in your mind. You don't need these thoughts. Thoughts are tools for you to use. That's all. But it's not required to think every day. It's not required to think every moment. You know, I guess it is required to think every day if you're going to make breakfast, if you're going to do things to take care of yourself, right? But what I mean is that it doesn't have to be 50 million thoughts, you know what I mean? 50,000 thoughts a day, you know. Maybe you could have 100 thoughts and live your day. And why? Because then we stop suffering. We're suffering our thoughts, our ideas, our concepts of how life should be, our concepts of what I should experience when I'm here. You know, who here is where they thought they would be at this point in their life? You know, I mean, oh God, are you kidding me? If you would have saw me when I was 19 rolling the kegs down into the frat house basement, you'd be like, that guy is not going to be sitting here at the Duncan Center teaching about spirituality and the mind. But you just never know where life's going to take you. But when you just allow it, and you just stay present in the moment, there's just peace and joy with all of it. You're no longer saying, you know, I need life to be this way to be happy.